Alright, hey everybody. So, fun story, I almost forgot that I was supposed to stream today. I went and got some food for, prepare for good old Thanksgiving. I went and got I got some fancy boy cheese. I'm not gonna make a goddamn turkey. 20 minutes of prep is about my limit. Maybe a half hour if I'm gonna be fancy with it. Turkey is like beyond out of the question. Also, behold. Hey everybody. But yeah, I got some burgers, or I got some meat for some burgers. I got some fancy buns, and got some nice pepper jack cheese for them. I got some fancy boy brie cheese, which is crazy expensive for how much stuff you get, but I got some water crackers. I really do like water crackers. They're pricey, but I figured, why not? You know, it's one day of the year. You got a free turkey. Father, put those canines away. I see Hazy is enjoying. This is from one of my new favorite subreddits. Comedy. This is gonna be a hell of a title to. There's a thing called Comedy Cemetery, which is like where they put unfunny jokes, which in of themselves are, you know, amazing. And then there's Comedy Necrophilia, which has nothing to do with actual that, but basically you take bad jokes and you make them worse. This honestly doesn't feel like it fits there, but it's where I found it. It's just a really good image, and I thought you should all see it. But in case it causes severe mental deterioration, I'll take it off now. But yeah, I have a bunch of, I still have tabs open from last night. There was just amazing garbage. Let me show you just one more. This one was just amazing. Oh, here's some no, don't print it. What are you doing? Shut up, Twitter. Here's some of the stuff I got. I got these like Purple Heart's headgear style like rolls. Thumb reveal. Thumb reveal. I know y'all been waiting for that thumb reveal. There you go. Print your body pillows now. Yeah, those are the buns in the distance there. There's Parker trying to eat the bag. It's kind of hard to tell from this image, but that is his mouth like gaping open and like chewing on the corner. Yeah, I just figured I would get some fancy breads maybe. And got some cornbread. I don't know how well that's gonna like heat up, but I'll try it. I got some ciabatta. I hope my butter is still good. I don't remember when I got mine. I don't use a lot of butter, so I hope it's good because I don't want to go tomorrow. But it's good for long enough that even if I don't, I mean, it's not too bad to eat without butter, but let's just get this stuff. Yes, the finger, I think it's a thumb anyway at the bottom. Is the thumb reveal. Sir Tap Tap thumb body pillows available at sirtaptap.com, yes. Real product, do not steal. Oh yeah, and since I have my Twitter page open, I got this camera, the camera on this thing, I mean, I knew it was great. It's a Pixel XL. This camera is really good. This is not even the full resolution of the camera. This is like a cropped thing. It takes really good photos, but there's Parker staring into your soul. I was trying to take, he was like licking himself. I was trying to get a picture of him looking silly, and he just stared at me like human. How dare you? Also, hold on, my mic is in a weird position. There we go. I don't know if how much that would affect it, but my mic is in a very specific pickup pattern. So if I'm not directly in front of it, it can cause problems. Well, speaking of cornbread, this cornbread, do I look like I know what a JPEG is? But cornbread has this skin that looks really good. Let's zoom out so you can see less of the JPEG. It's not out yet in English, but I will get cornbread tonight. In fact, let me get cornbread right the heck now. And some dinner. Get some luscious dinner. Cuisine Hunter, yes. So let me explain the cornbread thing. I haven't done a video on it yet, but basically, You only need to directly summon American Cornbread if you want to 5-star her. If you want to 5-star her, you need about 4,000 crystals worth of stuff to spend to get her to 5-star, which is really unfortunate. Cornbread is really good. She's basically Sanma with a one-hit KO. She is really good, and she has a linked skill. I forget who with, but she's I think slightly better than Sanma actually. She's really good. But if you're not gonna 5-star her, which means if you're not gonna whale and spend 4,000 crystals, it's best to just get her shards directly. So I'm just gonna get as many shards as I can. I think I can 1-star her already. If you got the chests from the restaurant quest recently, let me just get like, oh, come on. If you still have the chests from the restaurant quests, you can use those to get her. That's a good way to get a lot of stamina. Also, you can get some stamina from the Notes of Deep Fall. This thing has 2 bursts of 500 stamina, or 250 stamina. So that can be used to help level up Cornbread. So ascending her costs extra, which is usually not the case. So it's just kind of like a way to make it more complex for whales. And that's honestly stupid. There's no reason for it to be like that, frankly. They should really just buy, you should really just buy the shards directly. Like, anytime there's a direct summon, you assume that's the best way to do it, right? But not so. Here's Cornbread. What's up? I was expecting her to talk. Let's do that ascend. Oh, she doesn't even have an English voice. Her skin color, the one thing I don't like about her design, her skin color is a little red. I do like her design a lot though, otherwise. Wait, what are you saying about spending more? What I was saying is that if you summon her directly, it costs more than just buying 60 shards. So there's the only time you would ever want to do the direct summon in this case is if you're gonna 5-star, which again, like I said, costs 4,000 crystals. There are worse ways you could spend 4,000 crystals. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it though, because that could, like, you know, buy your way into an event like the pizza event. She is really good, and if you could spend like a few hundred crystals to get her from, like, say 2-star to 3-star, I would say that's perfectly fine. I don't personally think I would spend, you know, several thousand crystals on her though. There's a lot of comments. I read them. It's a little hard to keep up with, especially when I'm talking about all this stuff, so. Yeah, I got my new food soul. I'm trying to check her out, so. She's a single target damage dealer like Sanma. And she also blocks healing with her basic, which that instantly, in certain situations, makes her better than Sanma. Moo! What? What? Hi. Hi. Me. Oh, right, I gotta level up. I'm unfortunately at the level where 1-star is at the level cap 2, and I have to 2-star people to get their max levels in. Hi, Parker. Yes, hi! Hi. Hi. Speaking duck better than B52. It really depends what you're trying to do. For Showdown, yes. In general, they're fairly on par. B52 is nice because he's just easier to get higher stars early on. If they were both 5-star, I would say peaking a little bit. Is Yogurt good? Not particularly. Her basic skill does damage instead of healing. Yes. And she doesn't deal damage over time like Miso. The reason Miso is overpowered, by the way, is because he deals damage over time. And damage over time in this game ignores defense. So it deals true damage, which almost nothing else really does. Well, let me see the skill here. I like her animations a lot. I really hope to at least 3-star her. Wait, who does she link with anyway? Oh, she links with an unreleased character. That's annoying. Oh, yeah, the marriage mechanic is out. I never like those things. Is there a thing in here? Her Ascended skin is really good. It's a shame that it's at least currently impossible. I hope that eventually they will make it so that... No, do not kiss the mic, please. Sorry, my cat loves disrupting everything and making it really hard to read the comments. Thanks for that. Hi, yes. Oh, right, I already used all those up. Hi, yes. Parker, calm. Yeah, marriage mechanic I think is out. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't like those in these kind of games. Check out Cornbread Shotgun is chibi form. Is it? Oh yeah, it really is. Dang. Hopefully they upgrade that. Jeez, that's. There's some effects in this game that are really unreasonably low res. It's really kind of annoying because like I have a 144p phone, and a lot of the effects look really dumb. Yeah, that's corn. Oh, hold on. I didn't see the other skill. Where are you? There you are. So, her energy skill is again like Sama, it's a single target damage deal, but with a one-hit KO effect like Mooncake and Boston Lobster. I have max one, so that's what a marriage require. I think it requires an item. Can someone explain what Beggar's Chicken? Beggar's Chicken is weird. In fact, we'll get to Beggar's Chicken in just a second, actually. But yeah, like usual, her Link skill does slightly more damage percentage-wise, and wow, that's actually a pretty high amount of additional damage. Like I said, she's Sanma with extra effects, so she is really good. And if you could get her to 3 or 4 stars with the use of a little bit of extra crystals, I wouldn't say that's the worst way to spend crystals. But maybe not the whole 4,000 that's required. I'm probably not going to do that. Wait, what am I doing? I can't set that off until it's time for the thinger. Oops. Speaking of, it's so close to the reset, and I'm getting these. I'm missing my reset. You know, the daily mission stuff. American Cornbread looks like the cowboy you mentioned in the other stream. Hey Grayson, I like the hoedown cowgirl. I like her a lot. Yeah, I just wish they you know, gave her a proper like tan skin color. It looks just, it's just a little off. It's not the worst I've seen. What do supervisors do? Supervisors' effects are just constantly in effect. And they cover everybody. So the reason that Pudding is the best character, unless you have 5-star cheese or 5-star strawberry, the reason Pudding is generally the best is because he gives game fame to all of your different, to all of your characters. Plus he has good appetite, which honestly is potentially even more beneficial than gain fame. So yeah, it's good to have him as your supervisor there. Are they actually made her native? Yeah, it would make sense, I guess, but I don't think that's exactly what they were going for. I think they were going for more, you know, country girl. Asian developers don't tend to, you know, be the absolute best at, you know, figuring these things out. Like, in Azure Lane, they have characters that have, neat and pretty, like, restrained, not, like, ridiculous and campy, you know, Native American style dress, but they don't, they're clearly not Native American skin color wise, at least the ones I've seen so far. It's a nice touch that they actually got the proper dress, because, you know, and then in that game they're boats, and, you know, boats are named after states, American states, at least, you know, American ships are. And the majority of state names are, you know, Indian words. Is Azure Lane fun? I'm gonna be streaming, in fact, let me get the link for that. I will be streaming Azure Lane in just a few days on Friday. So check that out if you want to see what it's like. It's not too bad. I have some gripes. It's a gachapon game, so I mean, there will be things that are not cool. Share for Embers. Oh yeah, I should do that before I forget. Let me, I gotta hide because it'll bring up my Facebook, so. It's kind of blurry, but oh well. Let me just discard. There we go. I haven't really messed around with Fallen Angels too much. I'm still on my like semi like wind down of not playing the game too much, so I haven't really been messing with too much other than I just try to get my daily experience stuff and bolt. Alright, I think we just crossed the reset. Are you gonna stream another video of Food Fantasy soon? I'm doing that right now. I'm not sure I understand the question. I usually just do videos whenever there's a new event to cover. I'll probably do a tiny little video of cornbread and hi, yes, of toast. Oh yeah, and I can get Beggar's Chicken now. So the reason I couldn't get, I was so close to Beggar's Chicken yesterday, but I mean I wanted to save it for the stream anyway. But I am 2 fondness points off, and I can now get those. I think it was Zhang. Yep. Just feed Zhangzi a little bit of the old sauteed mushrooms. And then feed Hawthorn Ball a little bit of this stuff. There we go. Now I can get Beggar's Chicken. 3 new food souls this stream, so figured hardly a better time to stream. I wanted to not stream too much this week. Oops. But then I ended up doing 2 streams this week anyway. But let's go get Beggar's Chicken right now. Wait, where was that gold coming from? That's from the monthly pack. If you tap this, you can get, if you get one of the monthly packs, I forget which one, you get 2 free daily chances to get gold. Otherwise, you spend 5 crystals, which is not, in my opinion, worth it. The best way to get gold in general is selling stuff in the restaurant. Let's get that Beggar boy. All right, let's explain what Beggar's Chicken is. Beggar Chicken. It sounds like gross. And I mean, it kind of looks and sounds gross. But let me find a less gross image of it. Here we go. See, that looks fancy. That's like, why is it within like bread? Huh. This is a like fancy boy take on it, but Beggar's Chicken is a Chinese dish of chicken that is stuffed, wrapped in clay, and slowly baked at low heat. It can take 6 hours to prepare a single serving. So I guess it would, you know, kind of be like a turkey replacement. Turkey takes forever too. Dish is very popular in China. Many regions claim it's traditionally theirs. Basically, it's unknown exactly how Beggar's Chicken became a thing. There's various different like lores to what it is. Various legends surround the origins of Beggar Chicken. In one, a beggar stole a chicken from a farm, but having no pot or utensils, improvised a cooking method. He wrapped the bird in lotus leaves and packed clay or mud around it, set it in a hole where it lit a fire and buried it to cook it. He dug up the chicken and cracked open the clay. He found the meat to be tender and aromatic. Other versions stole it from the emperor, blah blah blah. See, it's a little folk tale kind of thing. It looks like an inverted turducken. Yeah, this one is baked inside of bread. It seems like, at least it's that. Yeah, that's got to be bread. But yeah, basically you just bake it. It stews kind of in its own juices in like a contained environment at low heat. So it sounds interesting, but it sounds like something that I would not like want to prepare myself. But let's go see Beggar. You're kind of in the way, Parker. But yeah, to get Beggar's Chicken, by the way, if you didn't know, go to guides here and go to that food soul collection. He is the reward for this thing. Beggar's Chicken, I don't know if he's good, but he's basically impossible to ascend at the moment. Or I guess he's not. He's no longer impossible. He's just insanely whaley difficult. Because you have to, I think you have to marry like every character on this list, which I don't even know how that works exactly. But yeah, you have to reach max fondness for everyone. Which, is that a thing? Do you marry multiple people? Are we allowed to do emojis? Yes, but there's an auto filter that like, if you post too much stuff, it tends to get caught. Let's get some of this. Streaming is a complicated art. I've got to manage the game, I've got to manage Parker over here, and I got to try to read chat and be like interesting as well. Honestly, the common response is polygamy, but like, if you're gonna have marriage be a game mechanic, you kind of have to be able to marry everyone, right? Otherwise, it's like kind of BS. And that, in my opinion, is just why you don't put a freaking marriage mechanic unless you're like Harvest Moon or something, and it's like an actual life sim, and it's not just like, you know,
This is my favorite digital food girl.
Magic ink is the item in the item shop. You can buy 3 a month. 350 gems each. Ouch. Okay, so you have to do like 1 billion of those to like get Beggar's Chicken 5-star, which, like I said, it's just, I don't think he's, I severely doubt he's worth that. I can't quite make this yet. Oh wait, I'll get some stamina from this stuff though. Now I can probably do that. How do you get toast? We'll get to toast in just a second here. Let me finish up my, we'll look at Beggar's Chicken after I finish my airship, and then we'll look at toast. Toast is the one I know the least about. Excuse me. I had a bleh. Got that weird air bubble like rising in your throat, and you're like, bleh, bleh. I think they said future events will have the item. Oh, that's cool. Sweet powder. I'm running low. I've been making so many dishes, I've run out of like seasoning. Particles. I can't really spare anything. Let's just make 10 of these. Alright, load her up, get her out. Oh, you didn't see it, unless you saw the like thing, but I also got cloud tea and yogurt. I can show those off real quick. Yeah, toast just came out today, or yesterday actually. He came out with yesterday's reset, I think. Let's see, I guess we got a lot of stuff to look at, but here's Beggar's Chicken. He doesn't really, I'm not sure he really looks, he looks like a, yeah, the one of the legends was that he wrapped it in like lotus leaves, and never mind, that does make sense. His chippy's really cute too. Beggar's Chicken wields his dog beating stick? I don't know. What? I don't know if I like Beggar's Chicken anymore. What do you mean dog beating stick? I assume that's like a name of a weapon in Chinese lore or something. Let me, please don't make me regret. What? What? Beggar's sect is a fictional martial arts sect. What does this have to do with dog? It's some kind of fictional thing. The sect is by a chief. The chief carries a revered dog-beating staff as a symbol of leadership. Why is it called that? It's some kind of Chinese fictional thing. In some novel. I don't particularly, but that's what the reference comes from. This is why he links with bamboo rice. I guess, yeah, he's got a bamboo stick, doesn't he? I guess. I like the little dew on his hat. Why dog beating stick, good lord. Alright, so let's see his thing. Oh, his basic sucks, so I don't think he's gonna be that good. Oh crap, I forgot to turn off my dehumidifier. He defends himself with his dogs hunt chicken. That does make sense. Parker like partially deconstructed my dehumidifier. But yeah, so what's his link skill? Strikes people with his dog stick, his closest target. HP lower. Okay. So he's kind of like a not very good. He's like an inferior cornbread. Why American cornbread, by the way? Is there another kind of cornbread? Has there been a secret alternate variety of cornbread that I was, you know, not aware of? Mexican cornbread? Mayored Mexican cornbread. Huh. That looks more like a casserole than cornbread, at least what I consider cornbread, but I mean, if it's its own thing. Huh. I'd try it. I like the simplicity of American-style cornbread, though. It's good stuff. Hopefully this grocery store stuff I got isn't too bad. I didn't want to do a bunch of fancy... I didn't want to waste a ton of my time on Thanksgiving for cooking. This different texture is sweeter. It has corn in it. It's very dense. That's just cornbread with things in it. Fake. Yes. Alright, so that is him. Does he have a different skin? Alright, so that is Beggar's chicken. Alright, so the third food soul we are gonna hopefully get tonight is in this review. So to get toast, you go to this review thing, which is a little bit easy to miss. But you go to review. I don't entirely know how this works yet. My regular stuff is Light Kingdom. So I'll go here. You gotta feed this thing. And you like pick filter requirements, home style, texture each. What does it want? Choose chef. Required beauty 500. Restaurant's beauty is currently... I can't read it. Does that mean I have the beauty I need or not? It's... Cool. So I get 10 bonus points if I have enough beauty. Original flavor potato. I think I can guess that one. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Hi. Yes. What do you mean cook? But I think I gotta pick a cook too, right? Flavor breakthrough. Judge the flavor of all this is Parker. Hi. Chef doesn't matter for now. Parker, I'm doing stuff. Would you please not walk on the keyboard? Mer. Whittle away the time. Yes. Judges the time to re-challenge judging voyage. Okay, that sounds good. So yeah, stir-fry potatoes. Submit. Highest historical. Serve. Restaurant beauty. Okay, so I am getting the thing. You got a big old mushroom. Okay. Thick and oily red sauce. What? Thick and oily red sauce. Okay, if anybody knows these, I guess braised pork. Yeah. I was wondering if it was that. That's just an amazing way to describe just thick and oily. Tank is meat? Tank? Okay. Star collection 7. Money, okay. Highest historical. How do you see, like, the rewards? Commission voucher. Hire a manager to run the operations. What? Light Kingdom. I forget, I don't know the exact details, but by doing a bunch of this, you get toast and more souls. Make sure you up the judge's souls judging skills. What do you mean? Do you, like, level these up? Re-challenge judging voyage. I just figured this one would be good because it like reduces the stuff. Why does it remove your chef every time you change it, by the way? Special stir fry. Is that like restaurant skills? Each dish says the ingredients of the dish at one on the top and attribute. Meat is just tank. Amazing. Parker, you're gonna knock stuff over with your tail. Please move. Filter requirements appetizer. Ingredient requirements vegetables. It's sauteed lettuce? It said stir fry though. Ingredient requirement. Make sure to check the reviews. Braised eggplant. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so there you can see the okay, so it's like the regular stages. I like that. Why does it remove the chef? That is Braised eggplant. Oh yeah, vegetable. Okay, that makes sense. It's not stir-fried though, it's braised. It's right in the name. Look. Text box not designed for English, obviously. Fresh and tender. Sauteed lettuce. Okay. Yeah, sauteed lettuce. What does it say it wants? Food critic's mood. What is his mood? What, 3 mood? Can't fault this dish. The only problem I'm facing now is not enough food requirements other than the security or lobster cuisine. Yeah, I've made, all my dishes are B rank or higher, so I think I should be pretty good on this. Breakfast of champions. Oh, okay. Carrot bread. Okay. I guess it's a breakfast thing. Alright. Memory of a taste. Cucumber egg. I still don't understand cucumber egg stir fry. That does not sound particularly interesting. Yet it is one of the most flavorful dishes in the game somehow. Just check the attribute requirement. Oh, right, yeah. I think I'm probably good for a lot of these early ones. Claim. How many stars do I need for, oh. Oh god. Oh my god. There's so many, holy crap. How many of these do I need to do? He needs to go now, his planet needs him. How many do I need to do for toast? Appearance, okay. Black pepper beef, appearance, wait, look at, I need 103, I have 1,700. You need 150 stars to get toast, oh my gosh, that's, I mean, I think I can probably do that just fine, but that's a lot of stuff. Fungi flavors. It doesn't sound appealing when you put it like that. Sauteed, yeah. Sauteed mushroom aroma. Sauteed boys. See again, 1,000. So yeah. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem for a lot of these. See, I'll probably have little videos just showing like little event guide videos, but other than that, this video is kind of catching us up to everything that I missed recently. Oh yeah, let's real quick. Let me show off Cloud Tea and Yogurt, because I don't think I showed them on stream before. Cloud Tea, I was so close to Cloud Tea when I was like deciding to take the break that she's part of the reason I like actually kind of bothered to do things a little bit. That's about what I would expect for the voice. Immune to all skill damage for 2 seconds. That's interesting. Her energy skill is the main event, though. She summons a Shroud of Mist, shielding all teammates to absorb about the blah blah blah, and allowing all teammates besides herself to gain 50 energy. Does not. She barely heals at all, but she heals the full party for crazy amounts of energy. I do not believe she is generally considered a very good food soul to use, but that energy, there's probably situations in which that energy gain for like a really quick early on burst of damage could be good for like story stages or something. But yeah, she's got more utility energy-wise than Milt, because Milt only gives it to the tank generally, because of how her skill works. But because her thing does not heal, I mean, I haven't leveled it up. I don't know how much that damage shield is, but she doesn't heal very much, which is her major down thing. So worth playing for Caviar if you don't have Milt. He's still supposed to be pretty good. I don't know if I would say so personally, but people do seem to like him a lot. I would personally go, if I didn't have Milt, I would personally say going for gingerbread or crab long bao, who I still don't have, probably make a bit more sense just because they're easier to ascend. Caviar's skills don't seem amazing on his own. I mean, he does heal himself a little, which is pretty nice. And invulnerability. I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad. It's just really that he would be hard to ascend. I would probably take a 2-star crab long bao or gingerbread over a 0-star caviar. Is Kennelly good? Kennelly does revive food souls, but not really worth. Kennelly is basically impossible unless you're a whale, and a really, really intense whale. She takes over a year to get, I think maybe even almost 2 years for to get enough guild stuff at present. I assume it will be less impossible to get her later on. But yeah, here's yogurt as well. Fermented yogurt can be very dangerous. So yogurt, unfortunately, she does damage with her basic. And its damage, it's totally skill damage instead of based on her attack. So it's never gonna be really that great. She does remove negative status, which is pretty cool, but she does it with her link skill, which means she's not a great replacement for Labba. It makes her less RNG, but less overall. She'll remove less buffs, She'll remove less buffs less overall. I can't words. They refreshed guild stuff so it took as little as 10 days to get her. That's not the problem of getting Kennelly though. The problem of Kennelly is getting the problem with Kennelly is the amount of guild money you need, and you'd have to like buy guild vouchers like every day for like months. Spaghetti shards. Spaghetti shards are pretty easy to get. But yeah, Kennelly resurrects with her energy skill, I'm pretty sure. What does vodka link with? B52. All that, the basic stuff is all in the guide, by the way. Let me link that. I have a pretty cool, in my opinion, a searchable table, and it works on mobile, which I'm pretty proud of. I'm just linked directly to that. If you want to see what characters' skills do, just enter their name on there, and it'll automatically filter through. I think it's pretty neat, and you can even search by like, let me see who uses braised pork as their favorite. Looks like tortoise jelly is braised eggplant. Sake. So you just type in braised, and it filters out the characters that don't have that in their descriptions. So like, if I wanted to search for like remove, not that, like, well, it depends on the wording in there, but like, who has 100% damage? So I put in 100 in the search fields, and I get bamboo rice, Boston lobster, crab long bao, etc. So the search is pretty cool. What does stats buff mean? A buff is something that improves your stats. A debuff is something that decreases your stats. So when fighting Big Ugly Birdface, your damage is cut in half, or possibly less than half, when it uses its thing. And by using a debuff clearer like Labakangi or Yogurt, you get rid of that and you deal normal damage. That's why Labakangi is critical to dealing great damage in that. Because without Labakangi, you basically need some way to deal double the base damage with a single food soul, which you're probably not gonna do. I've been really lazy with the disaster reward. But yeah, alright, I need to do deliveries in Paleta. But yeah, the written guide, I try to put everything in there that, you know, you could really want, so check it out, and if it's missing stuff, I have a comment section where we can be like, hey, I couldn't figure out how to do X or Y. Hi, Parker. And the food souls table, in my opinion, that's the one thing that I go to my own guide to check out stuff all the time. It's just that helpful, in my opinion. Hi, Parker. Is Raindrop rigged? Do you mean is Raindrop good? If you mean that, then no, he is not good. Sanma is honestly the best food soul on that banner. I would just not pull on that banner. Sanma is here, you know, he's in the Gashapon to stay, so he's not too... He is good. but of course there's that desire to collect everybody, which I totally respect. Though in a game like this, that can be kind of the road to disaster. Mira! That's right. I'm probably gonna get like one Kennelly shard and just like stare at it forever, because I don't know if I'm ever gonna get her. And even if I get her, I don't think I would use her. But yeah, let's go back to, well, let's get, what's his butt? So to get Toast, is it, oh wait, Star Rewards. Here we go. There's that, there he is. So that's directly summoned Toast. Okay, so it is, so if you have unlocked, a lot of people considered it like a negative thing to unlock the other cuisines, because that way, like, you'll have to mix and match for your airships and stuff. But with Toast, you kind of really want to have all of them unlocked. Should I pull for anything right now or just wait till next event? If you have Caviar, that's kind of the main event right now. Seaweed is not really amazing. I would pull until you get Caviar if you're going for him, and get the rewards you want from the Notes of Deep Fall thing. Get all of the mirrors, get the stamina, get the appearance tokens. These things actually aren't that great. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it was cheap anyway. You get the Spirit Reincarnators. Maybe get those. Seaweed, like Seaweed's like a slightly subpar crowd control, and maybe a par crowd control, but vodka beats her handily. I mean, is there a chance to get Raindrop on the Breezy Snack event? I don't know what that means. Breezy Snacks. No, Raindrop, I'm not entirely sure what you're asking, but the way the banners work is the only way you can summon Raindrop is on this one. Raindrop is not in this pool, which I'm kind of wondering if people say they pulled X number of times and didn't get Caviar. I'm kind of wondering, it seems like Mercy is, at least for the most part, in effect. If you go here and you summon, you're never gonna get Caviar. You will literally never get Caviar. He is not in this pool. So before you pull, it has a list. And so you look in here, and you can see, oh, Caviar is in here. But Raindrop Cake is not in this. So if you pull on Caviar's thing, you'll never get Raindrop Cake. You have to pull on the right thing. Caviar might not have Mercy. Caviar at least has some degree of Mercy. I've seen some people think that he has like a 40% Mercy and 60% chance to get other food souls. That does not mesh with what I've heard. It seems like a fairly small amount of people don't get him. And I'm not 100% sure they were pulling on the right banner, like I said. In my opinion, they should kind of just keep it to one banner and just put them in the main banner, so there's only ever one thing to pull on. But games like this kind of like to leave it open to making mistakes, because that way you spend more money. Does Raindrop have Mercy? I would definitely assume so. Most people, like whales, usually, like almost any whale that didn't start after Caviar or after Raindrop would already have him, so I hadn't heard about that. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I would probably assume so. He's not very good though. Salmon doesn't, I think Raindrop. Yeah, the super rare never has, only the banner ultra rare ever has Mercy, and sometimes not even that. That's why a lot of people got Milt, such as myself, got Milt but no Sanma. Just because you don't get a benefit, or not Sanma, Benito Rice. I had to summon Benito Rice, and I can't use him because he's only 1 star. But he is cute and he is cat, so I had to have him. An egg in love with rice. I wonder what that could possibly be. Home style noodle dish, rice dish. Okay. Yeah, egg fried rice. Wait, hold up. Oh, see, that one's got a lot lower stats, but it's definitely still in the ballpark that I need. Do I actually need a chef if I, like, am beyond the requirements? I heard you get Udon. Yeah, Udon's in the pool. Like I said, if you want to see who's in the pool, you can just genuinely just go in here, and there's just straight up a button, which is also why this other stuff is BS. This thingy and these things, these are just to make people like play pretend with. They don't do anything. They're fake buttons. Fun fact, almost all crosswalk buttons are also fake buttons. People just want to be able to like feel like, oh, I gotta press this button, otherwise the lights never change. But the lights are always designed to at least like 99% of intersections. The lights are always designed that there will be a period where you can walk. So the buttons are just there to calm you down. But yeah, if you want to confirm that somebody's in there, just open this up. And Udon does actually not appear to be in here. I think, yeah, I don't know if you can get Udon from that, unfortunately. That's strange. But yeah, Udon is in the normal card pool, so. Which I did get Udon, which I'm glad for. That was the one benefit of the whole Toso disaster. I did. She is there? Oh, I just didn't see. You can also click the button from here. Super rares. Oh, yep, Udon's there. Okay. Yeah, usually everybody is in it except for limited characters anyway. But you do get a lot of, it looks like you get a lot of embers from this. What is that? Determined Journeyman? Oh, it's an avatar, okay. This does look slightly tedious. It's the sort of thing that wouldn't have been so tedious if ocean flavor. Salmon fried rice, okay. Wait, ocean? Ocean? Ocean flavor. Salmon fried rice is ocean flavor now? Okay, if you say so. Add chef. Okay, you are required. Why doesn't it keep the chef then? Can we have a tip on stamina to get toast? I don't know what you mean. You don't need, I don't think you need stamina to do, you have to upgrade your stuff. But if you already have the upgrades, it doesn't seem to cost anything to do this. I think you have to wait to retry if you fail a thing. Fried rice basics. Onion fried rice, okay. I really like the review feature. I'm very glad they added that. It seems almost like they may as well just tell you what it is though, because like obviously that's what the reviews will do. Jeffrey's stat boost. Person says you get 9,000 embers from Toast event. Really? That seems about right considering how many we're getting. Simple and delicious. Bacon fried rice. Yep, that is simple and delicious. Recipe, blah, blah, blah. There's no reason to remove the chef each time. Yeah, I know the chefs have different abilities, but like just leave the chef there and let me change if I need to. Especially considering I don't need it for like any of these. Why is he like, oh, because sometimes you need two. A rainbow of colors. Oh, bacon fried rice and cucumber stir fry. Oh, getting a bit tricksy now, huh? Bacon fried rice. Appearance. Cereal vegetables tank. Is it calling rice a cereal? Okay. Wait, what else did it need? Cucumber. Oh, I guess the eggs are morning food. I still wouldn't really call it cereal. If you fail, you have to wait 20 minutes to spend 10 embers. Oh, yeah, just wait, or 10 crystals. Yeah, I would say just freaking wait. Why would you? You have to, this is so tedious anyway. Like, just go to a different cuisine and do it instead. Home cooking, egg fried rice and stir fried potatoes. Okay. So it's a lot of remixes of the same stuff. Stir fried potatoes, texture is fine. Yeah, why would anyone but like the greediest, most like impatient whale ever do that? I don't like all of this growing mushrooms at me. It's very lewd. Stop it, please. Sauteed mushrooms and braised pork. Okay. There's no reason to make me change the chef every time. Sauteed mushrooms. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Did you know rice will be summonable? Really? Huh. Wait, what? What do you mean? Aw, screw you, dude. Whatever. Did I pick the wrong things? Switched them. What do you mean? Salmon fried rice and carrot bread. Salmon fried rice. Carrot bread. They have to be in the right slot? Wait, seriously? Also, carrot bread is a noodle dish? Okay, game. Okay. My favorite noodle dish, butter bread. Do they mean wheat? I guess they mean wheat. Why do they have to be in the right order? How would... That's... I'm sorry, that's stupid. But whatever. But that's fine. I'll just have to switch to a different cuisine or something. Simple pleasures. They sound like porn names. Meat and veg. Daily pairing. Simple pleasure. Rich aftertaste. Oh my god, these are porn names. How dare you, game? How dare you? Onion fried rice and braised eggplant. Okay. Whatever. Rich aftertaste. Richard aftertaste. Hey, Doc. Yes, with his eyes, his hearts, and like steam coming out of his ears and drooling all over the place. I don't like this. And the mushrooms? Look at that. They know what that is. This is... This... You know what? This needs... Hold on. This is... I can't have the kids be seeing this. We gotta... Oops. I pressed Control Z hoping it would do things. It did not do things. Let me lock that. There we go. It's very angry at you. All right. Oh, you know what? There we go. There we go. Fixed. All right. Sauteed mushrooms and braised pork. Sauteed. I'd complained that there's too much of the. Oh. Oh no, I already did this one. That was the meat and veg. Meat and 2 veg. I was gonna say, that sounded very familiar. Black pepper and sauteed lettuce, okay. I can really go for some black pepper beef right now. I got some crab rangoons. What was the second thing? Sauteed lettuce. Try to see what the marriage feature is about. It's just the final level of fondness, basically. They get a little stat boost, and it adds 1 to their fondness. Alright, so I can't do this one. Can I go to the next? No. Okay, so I just gotta do a different cuisine, right? Alright, that's enough cordon for now. Nobody needs Raindrop. He's crap. Yeah, Raindrop is unfortunate. Whoa, he's different. They look like Chef Kawasaki, don't they? There we go. How am I doing, Chef? Squid Adventure. Barbecue Delight, Lovely Grill. Okay, these ones work less as porn titles. Squid. Where's the squid? Oh, right. I remember what squid. Yeah, calamari skewer, obviously. sky rockets to flight. Barbecue delight. Succeeding once means nothing. You must continue to improve yourself. Go challenge another dish. Thanks, Chef Kawasaki. Thanks, buddy. Barbecue delight. Okay, so that's gonna be, I assume this one? Barbecue pork. Garlic oyster. What? Whoa! Whoa! What? Garlic oyster, barbecue delight, garlic oysters. Okay. Wow. I'm glad I decided to check the reviews. These are the worst hints I've ever seen. Their local is. Oh shit! Oh, I thought I changed it. Damn it. Especially if it's gonna be like that. That's freaking stupid. Fried food. All right. French fry. What the hell is this? Best review, thanks. Oh, right. Probably don't need Chef Kawasaki on there anymore. All right, French fries, chef. This changing chefs constantly is going to grilled oysters. But it's not barbecue. Crisp and fragrant. We're getting back to those porn names. Yeah. Parker, what are you doing? Would you calm down? Do not attack the humidifier. It's there to help you. It helps you be less staticky and gross. That's why your hair sticks up when it's off. Yes, hi honey. Marm! Moo! But yeah, if anybody missed it, I would definitely... Vegetarian product! Okay. I would just read the reviews, don't even try to, like, understand. Moo! Wait, what was it? Oh, eggplant roll, okay. I was wondering if there's like a different eggplant. The video of him destroying my humidifier. I don't really want him to like break it and get water all over though. Road to good health salad, okay. Salad finally has a use. My poor boy. I hope they buff Salad and like, yes, some of the other characters, because his skills just make no sense. Yeah, the reviews kind of, the stuff at the top kind of makes sense, but then they call meat tank, and they call rice cereal, so yeah. Parker's here to add some difficulty. Smoked. Smoky boy. Like, I want to trust things. Marine products. Smoky boy. Where's that smoky boy? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Wait, no, it's not. Am I blind? Oh, there we go. Sometimes rice is considered cereal because it's grains. I mean, I guess it's grains, but... I wouldn't just like open a bag of rice and pour it in a bowl and call that like cereal. Roast beef. Moo. Moo. Hi. This is one of those things that wouldn't be so tedious if you like were trying to do it as you unlock the food and like level up the food things. You have pumps. Yes. I'm trying to get the pump. Yeah. There we go. All right. Yeah. Not bad. Yeah. How close are we to this? Oh dang, we're only halfway. Oh, I don't know if I want to do all of these. Ah, honey. Is this one done already yet? Honey? Oh, 7 more minutes. This one looks evil. Cereals are not the same thing as breakfast cereal. I've never really heard the term used outside of that context. Alright, Parker. Making this hard. Enticing fragrance. Cheese bread. Bread. Just what it says on the tin. Is this fun? No, good, because it's meant to be annoying so you don't get the free embers. I guess I think they think it's supposed to be fun. Fungi soup! Calling mushrooms fungus is like an immediate way to make food sound so much less appetizing. It's not wrong, but usually when you think fungus, you think like, you know, more like mold and like grossness, not like a nice healthy mushroom that really looks like it could use a sensor bar. Rich aroma. Fried rice cake, huh? I like how there's an item called rice cake in this game and is not used in the production of the fried rice cake. I just slapped Nomi in the face because he was sitting beside me. Cereal is any of the edible components of the grain of cultivated grass. Really? Huh. Fast food delicacy. Pork burger. Why is there a pork burger and not a hamburger? This is so weird. It doesn't even look like pork. That looks like a hamburger. Speaking of, I got some hamburger, and I can't wait to make it. I have to wait to make it because I'm making it for Thanksgiving, but it's in my fridge tempting me, but I can't eat it tonight. Dad, did you say you didn't like spoilers from the other servers? Not really, no. I cover stuff when it comes out. And yeah, I see what you mean by the filter appetizer. Tank bean. So this one's obviously that should be bacon tofu wrap because tank, which is meat. I mean, yeah, bacon tofu wrap, of course. Talking about future skins. I would rather not discuss them. I know everybody in the Discord and stuff is always talking about them, but it's like if I don't know when it's gonna happen or how and all that stuff. Popcorn. What is his mood? I don't seem to need it. Cedar Lake. Mushroom soup and salad. Doesn't sound too bad. It sounds healthy. Speaking of the opposite of healthy, I ate required BD is 600. Huh. I brought some pretty good instant ramen stuff to work, and I just had a little bit early. I was hungry early on today, and I had some. Then I forgot it was Taco Tuesday. We always go out for tacos because we got a place here that's really good and has really good, really cheap tacos. So I had way too much food already today. Speeds the fail timer. Yeah, I think yeah, macaroon does that, so that's what I'm trying to do. Eat your fill. Cheese and beef. Excuse me. Excuse me? Did I make them in the wrong order again? A cool, fun game mechanic. Whatever. At least there's 4 of them, so you can kind of just bounce between them. I thought this was like a mattress at first. He's got a Shinto gate on his hat. Natural flavor. This is always the potato, yeah. The first one is always the potate. Which these guys kind of look like. There's no need to make me change the chef every time. How does one get to this? It's just a big old review button. It's truly an unforgettable delicacy. It's a baked potato, you lout. Japanese style. It's all Japanese style, my dude. Elix sucks at translations. Choose grilled pork belly. Agreed. I can't believe they can't get like just get a native English speaker to review your stuff. Choose noodle dish. Yeah, those are noodles. Yam dumplings are my favorite kind of noodles. They must mean wheat when they say noodle. What was I trying to get though? Yeah, grilled pork. I mean tank. It's like a tank. Animals are basically tanks of meat, so obviously it is a correct translation. Anyone who says otherwise is filthy lies. Flank. Maybe. I'm looking forward to your creations. Sweet and sour. Cucumber salad. Cucumber salad is sweet and sour? Okay. Pour apple vinegar over neatly chopped. I guess apples make it that. Melon. Oh yeah, melon! Yeah, cucumbers are my favorite melons. Watch, my favorite melons are. Well. See you, Francis. Yeah, fruits are melon, I guess. Boiled lettuce. Fun random fact. I can kind of see how that mistake was made. For instance, in the Bible, where the apple, like a lot of people say that the fruit in the Garden of Eden was an apple, quote unquote. But modern apples did not exist at the time that was written. Apple is just like, the word for apple in Hebrew is just like, it's just like a generic word for fruit. It was not a melon or an apple. Mer. Mer. Hi. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Yes, hi. Hi. Thanks. Thanks. It was my favorite food soul. Probably gingerbread or macaroon. I like a lot of other... Yes, hi. Woo! Woo! Knife skill test. Treat this bob. Are they called bobs? Why are they calling them bobs? Salmon sashimi. What is lobster sashimi, by the way? Do they cook? Please tell me they cook the lobster, right? You can't just eat one raw, can you? He's a noise boy tonight. It's truly unforgettable. It cured all my ailments. I just like to think of this thing as like being mired in disease, and it just like waddles over and eats some like delicious salmon, and it is cured. Beef tartare. Ugh, gross. I mean, I've never had it, but it just sounds gross. Public orders in 5. Oh. Woo! Hi. I mean, mushrooms are just generally phallic, but that's a particularly phallic mushroom. Intrinsic richness. The wonders of foil? Temigayaki, okay. One of the many things in this game that I've never had. Fresh ingredients and a fluffy omelet. Huh. Oh, it's an omelet. Oh. I mean, I've had omelets. I guess it's just a particular type of omelet. Don't Asian countries eat eggs practically raw too? I mean, you can eat a... I think you can eat a raw egg. I don't think... Actually, I don't know. I assume eggs are fairly, like, sterile environments. Just cracking eggs on hot noodles and all the time. Huh. Yeah, all food is eaten with knife and fork in this game. How close are we? We're 2/3 of the way. We'll get... Yeah, we'll get it for sure. I'm just gonna do some real quick stuff here. I don't like raw veggies. See, I think it depends on the veggie. I can eat some... Oh, I'm sorry for your ears. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, you can all stop with the squeaks now. Yeah, that's how you get toast. Yeah, I'm in Paleta. Now your ear holes are nice and clean. I like strawberry daifuku, but that voice. Moonbun is kind of squeak, but she's a fairly tolerable squeak. I don't mind her squeak very much. I was just playing Azure Lane with sound for the very first time in that last video I did, and it's like, oh my god, everyone is so loud. There's a new login reward that includes the marriage stuff, huh? Make some egg. Oh, you're tired. Yes. He's beatboxing. I'm just gonna make an egg. I just make the eggs because you make so much. It's a very good low effort food. Coming up. Let me just build in the guild real quick. I really like the new guild quest things, the way it kind of integrates into this thing. Do you have things? Oh, don't tell me she's like, what's her face? Oh no, she's like, I feel like they never finished the dialogue for Pineapple Cake. She just kind of has like generic one-sentence phrases that she says that don't really impart any kind of personality to her. Hello, loading buns. I hope that's not the case with, oh, I need to do this anyway. I need to do 10 deliveries in Paleta. Yes. But like, please let her have some personality. See, she just has generic phrases. Come on, don't give me that. Boo. You gotta at least try and give the characters some personality. They did so much, like, a bunch of the R characters have like good personalities, and they're like crap units. What do you mean? Oh, all my teams? Oh, crap. Yeah, Paleta is the Middle Eastern place. Food Souls Thanksgiving. Oh, here we go. Oh, so this gives us, is that the magic ink? That's our blue feather, I guess. Yeah, this is how you get gingerbread, or cornbread. Very different variety of bread. You just go in here and spend lots of stamina. Excuse me. Does judging matter for that thing? Do I have your Fallen Angels set up? I don't think I do. Yeah. It's so annoying that you can't change Fallen Angels from any menu that you select a team. Like, that should just be bare bones stuff. Do you think Pizza would do more damage than Sanma? I'll try Pizza. He doesn't need that HP line, though. I kind of sabotaged some of my food souls, or my... I should probably try to get an attack line back on that Rikamochi. I did that just specifically for the pizza event because he needed it to, like, live. Let's try and fix that. Wait, which kind are these? Let me keep one brave just in case. Oh, good, there's a sound for it now. Ooh. Please. Yeah. Not gonna work, is it? Ooh, now we're talking. Okay. That was super lucky. That's like a 1 in 10. Now it took me like 3. Alright, now that's freaking legend. Let's smelt. So, I don't know if this truly works, but what I do in these, when you spin these numbers seem to kind of stay on the wheel for a little while. What I do is I click in and out until I see the number that I want. Oh wait, I'm re-rolling this one. So the number I want is 336 in orange, because that's the max attack stat. So I want to refine this HP away. It doesn't guarantee that you're gonna get the number, but I forgot this had sounds associated with it. See, you can see that 336 kind of stays on for a while. I don't know if it really means anything. It could just be purely cosmetic and doesn't matter at all. But it's just something I do, hoping that it works. As you can see, it's obviously not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. And it, like I said, it may very possibly just does not work at all. Right, just give me purple attack and I'll be perfectly happy, honestly. And not blue. Blue's not enough. I might have to, like, turn off the sound here for a second. Oh, crit damage is garbage! Okay, I'm just gonna... There we go. Ah! God damn it! I hate that. I hate when you get a good stat that is not the stat that you need. You just gotta roll it back in the trash. Okay, that's fine. That is acceptable. I'll take that for now. Alright, so pizza is good. Toso, I think, unfortunately has an HP line, yeah. I'll have to re-roll that later. But that's okay. Laba, I don't think I ever remove her, so yeah, she's good. Laba, I guess I won't take Sanma this time. I'll try pizza instead. And miso. I don't usually remove misos. Yep, he's good. Do I have a better one for you? It's not being used. Cassetta. Yeah, I won't be using Cassetta, so. Eh? Oh, son of a... I hate that you can't swap food soul. That's so dumb. Yeah, let's try pizza instead of salmon, see how we do. Pizza. Yeah, we'll see this. But use Tom Yum. He's read the guide for a lot of this info, honestly. Tom Yum is the ideal soul 95% of the time for this. The review ability is kind of restaurant skills. Huh. I wish this battle had like a 4 times speed up. I've complained about it like every time I've streamed it, but it's just way too long for a mobile game. It's just... Come on. Alright. I'm gonna cast a heal here and go get a drink. Because this is, you know, engaging gameplay. Very difficult. Real challenging. Oops, he almost got me. Oh no. What a hard boss fight. Oh jeez, did you see that one, guys? Oh jeez, he almost got me. Oh jeez, this guy's OP. Oh dang. I got here just in the nick of time. Oh wow. If I had, you know, been in the kitchen for another 2 minutes, I might have been in danger.
Get back, evil demons! Get back, evil demons!
So how are you guys doing? You fought any giant birds lately? We got new phones at work and they freaking suck. They're for the new office, and they just are dumb. They don't seem to work very well. Like, and it's weird because when certain people call, the sound quality is garbage, but when other people call, it's fine. I wonder if moving in Casada, the problem is I can't really remove my team too much. I need a defense soul. If I'm going to use Lava, which I need, I for the most part need Toso. Honestly, I could probably remove. I don't really need the heals so much, obviously. I could probably remove Toso without too much of a problem at this point. I could probably try putting in Casada instead. But yeah, it's I think it's an IP phone, and I guess our old phones weren't IP phones. I thought they were. They were ShoreTel, and it has this like, there's all this software stuff. I just assumed it was an IP phone, but these new ones are not as good. Our PO is different because all 5 of mine only have 4 chest rewards. Yeah, POs are different per level, because like you'll see I get like high level requested items, and you won't unless you're, you know, of that level. Because if everyone had the same POs, there'd be like items that you just genuinely can't get. Like at level 10, you just wouldn't be able to do any. The voice lines in the guide, that would be kind of a lot of work. That's the kind of thing that a wiki's more good for. I'm kind of surprised Medicom has not ruined the stream. I had to lower the bitrate a little bit We're working at about 3 megabits, which is not really too bad. It kind of shows there's some crust in this fight. This highly intense fight. You can see a little bit of that crust, but it's not too bad. Yeah, Macaroon's skill seems really good. Macaron, I think. Macaroon is like different. But yeah, the reducing the timeout thing seems really useful. Yeah, oh yeah, I could considering Miso heals automatically now, which is kind of a detriment because now he'll use his basic slightly less. But I think I could totally do this without Toso now.
Get back, evil demons!
Do you have Canelli? Oh god, no. Like, she genuinely takes a full year of, like, guild work without gems. More than a year, actually. Yeah, I don't like the skin vouchers are annoying with how they do like the limited time things. Especially now that there's two good looking skins for bad characters and they're really expensive. And it's like, I kind of want them, but like, I will never see those characters again. Like, yeah. Do I talk about Magic Inc? Not a great deal to talk about. You just marry characters and there's like events and stuff that will give you more of them over time. Shit. Guy, oh! Yeah, that was very good damage. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. So what I'm thinking now for my team is if I swap out Tom Yum for an attack Fallen Angel, if I use the speed boost item and I switch out Toso for Casada, I think I could do some really good damage. It says at the bottom, I dealt 2,132,000. I wanted rices because their design's a little creepy. It's cool color. I don't know, the legs kind of weird me out, if that's what you mean, on the cold rice shrimp thing. Yeah, you have to max fondness. That's how the marriage thing works. The magic ink is just the thing you use for marriage. Baba Yaga. Major stream reference points, if you know what I'm referring to there, by the way. That was one of my favorite streams, by the way. In fact, let me find that stream for you. This was a really good Halloween stream. Pretty short one too. If you need something to watch after this, I do recommend that particular stream. There's Sugar Queen. See, her skin color looks more correct. Like, it looks more human, I guess, in the chibi than in the art. Which I'm glad for, because you usually see the chibi. There's Taeyaki with her little flaggerino. I guess there's new characters to show off in the guild here, don't I? Let me look at... Beggar boy. Still can't believe it's called the dog beating staff. Do you have a theory on SR Mercy? Somebody said something about super rare Mercy, but I don't know if... That doesn't seem to be the case. Did you make Kotak? It's in the guide. I think you're probably missing a letter. Yeah, Hadiok is in the guide. It's under... It's in the middle of the Gloryville stuff. Surprised Sushi doesn't have the judge thing. I guess it's just our soul. I guess it's to give you a reason to collect our souls, which I like. Our souls always sounds like, you know, a British person getting grumpy. I like when these games have like incentive to level up and care for your like lower tier characters. Azure Lane kind of has that. You get rewards for adding stars on your your commons and stuff. Her name is so long in the thing. The letters are so small. Howdy, y'all. Oh, she even got that cowboy run. I kind of wish we could do like emotes and stuff in the guild. Gonna hunt some varmints. Recorded my last binge every 5 or so hours. I get some SR, not necessarily the banner. Yeah, I think somebody once said every 10. Whoa, Cloud T has like left for her own planet. Come down, strong bad. I can see the strings. Yeah, Cornbread's really cute. The legs situation in cold rice shrimp weirds me out. Like, what is under the wrapping? Like, it terrifies me to think that she's got like a shrimp tail under there. Like, that would be some bona fide horror stuff. I have to go now. My planet needs me. I'll probably never get ABC. Oh, it's ACB. I don't know what ACB is. Is regular fave gonna do anything for fondness? Yeah, I list the fondness stuff in my guide. Sweet sour fish has a tail. I mean, yeah, that's like a mermaid tail. But like regular cold rice shrimp has legs, so it's kind of extra weird. Like, let's go find her. I can't believe they put her out without any voicing. I'm interested to hear her like Japanese voice. How do you do like redneck voice in Japanese? Sorry, Red Good just. Oh, why does everyone have to be Squeak? She sounds like somebody in. She sounds like somebody in Senran Kagura. I can't place quite who. Is she Hanabi? By the way, why is this symbol different on some people now? Is that like the relative happiness? Yeah, like this dude. Sweet and sour boy here. True contract. They have dialects. Yeah, I know there's like a rural dialect for Japanese. I guess that would be what she would use. Yeah, I forget exactly where, but it's in the Food Souls section somewhere, I think. Yeah, it's right under the Food Souls list music. There's rarity and stars, fondness defeating. So yeah, normal food gives 7 fondness. Favorite is 21. Regular exquisite is also 21. And exquisite favorite is 70 fondness. So that is by far ideal to get the exquisite favorite, but just feeding them stacks of their favorite is also perfectly good for... If you just want to get Beggar's Chicken, it's not as insane as it might seem. Her quotes just don't have any life to them. Like, I feel with certain characters, they just didn't bother. Which is weird, because she seems like a really good character. She seems really strong from her skills. And I really hope I can get her to 3 stars. Somebody wanted to see B52 for some reason. I assume some beef. Oh, right. he's kind of at the top here. B50. There's generally some B52 fangirling, so I'm not too surprised. Instead of battling. Battling manually isn't really a great way to get fondness. Like, I would say it's every like 3 to 5 fights gives you 1 fondness point. It's really quite slow. If you want to set up a macro or something on a PC, it would be an okay way to get a little bit of free fondness, but it really, I just feed them. The best way to get Beggar's Chicken though, what you really want to do is go in here and get everybody to fondness 3. Getting fondness level 2 is quite quick. 3 is not drastically longer. Beyond that, it starts to get really slow. And hopefully you'll have some character. Oh, I got a thing. Hopefully some characters that you just happen to use will be in the list. Which was not the case for me for Light Kingdom. Sweet Tofu and Tang Yan, and Mooncake are about the only ones I really actually use. Like, a lot of these I either didn't have, like I didn't used to have Bamboo Rice and Peking Duck, and a lot of the other ones I just don't use for battle, like Pancake and stuff. But yeah, you need like 66 fondness. Yeah, 66. So if you get everybody to level 3, you are quite a bit of the ways there. And certain food souls like, you know, Mooncake, you probably, that you actually use, you probably have a little bit higher on. You know what? I have so many extra tips, and I need... Oh! We getting some Mediacom up in here? That was weird. It popped like all the way down, then it came right back up. Huh. Anyway, I need stamina for the thing, so I guess I'll just keep buying stamina from the tip shop to get some nice cornbread. Let's prepare for this thing. Milk. What was the phone you used before the Google Pixel? Alcatel Raven. I think it's only sold by Straight Talk. But I mean, you can put in a SIM as long as it'll work with it. Or if you just don't, like, if you just want to use it for Wi-Fi and like don't want to use it as a phone, but instead to play games, it's perfectly fine, obviously. Check the voice actor. Neki Takeshi does not have the voice acting in Senokura in the anime. The anime doesn't have all the characters though. Anime, film, video games. Let me see here. Oh, she sounds familiar, but Classic has 2G. Huh. According, I don't see anything on Wikipedia. I'm not sure it's necessarily exhaustive. I mean, she could just sound like somebody else. I'm sure it's kind of like a common character trope that she's kind of going for. Like Hanabi, the character I'm thinking of, Hanabi, does have a personality very much like Udon, so that might just be why. Basho and Senokura. I think that's actually one of the card game characters. I don't think I know Basho. Who's the best ultra rare? They're all really different. It really depends on what you need. Pizza is very good. But I mean, pizza is not a defensive food soul, so if you want defensive, it would either be probably crab lung bao or caviar. I mean, actually, all three defense ultra rares are just very different. And generally, the ultra rares are not really meant to be better than one another. Like, they're just supposed to be really different. The one kind of exception is Raindrop Cake, because he kind of sucks, unfortunately. But like, all of them are different things. Like, Foie Gras has confusion on her basic, does less damage, but nobody puts annoying status quite like her. Peking Duck, well, Peking Duck has a similar amount of crazy status. Yeah, I guess, honestly, maybe Peking, it depends, but like, Peking Duck is great at stopping enemies from casting strong skills. Foie Gras, with Foie Gras, she makes enemies attack each other. So that is actually more useful in some story stages, in my opinion, because when enemies have crazy attack and you can turn that crazy attack on them while also making them not attack you, that is kind of better than just Peking Duck, who just keeps them from casting skills, because their normal attacks still hurt a lot. But in Showdown, it's mostly skills to get you killed. So Peking Duck is really overpowered in Showdown. But it really is pretty dependent on what you need. Sign pledge. Not today, buddy. B52's voice lines. Yeah, Fwa is very inconsistent. And I used to not use her at all in Showdown because like I tried her a few times. See, that's one of the lines that Pineapple Cake has, and it's just like it doesn't mean anything. No, stop saying that. Say a different thing. There we go. He's a spicy boy. His lines don't honestly have a ton of personality to them. Full RNG gets kind of annoying, but she's super useful. Yeah, she's kind of annoying to rely on, but she's really indispensable for later story stages. Because just being able to turn, like, the Peleda enemies deal crazy damage. Being able to turn that damage back on the enemies is just indispensable. It's, she is a lot more frustrating to use in Arena. I don't have my Fallen Angels set up, but I don't know if I want to fight. Give me some more points. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That one. What if we try pizza? Do I have a fallen? I can't even tell who has a fallen angel on. Let's try him instead of Mooncake. The new player thing is kind of cruel if you don't. I mean, a lot of games do this on purpose to keep like early player retention in these free-to-play things. Like, it's really important for them to kind of get the money and keep people playing. Otherwise, people leave. But it's kind of cruel that the timer still counts down even if you're not actually playing. Yeah, with Fwa, you can lose or win based almost entirely, well, definitely entirely on RNG. You know anything about combat in this? I can't really tell who's doing what. Yeah, Vodka is really good. Vodka is one of the best super rares. Probably the best super rare crowd control, I would say. Nobody really comes to mind that is even close. Yuxiang is kind of close-ish, but she doesn't silence with basic. So Vodka, I think, is the only crowd control that hits full party with crowd control ailments with both skills. Plus she pairs with B52, which is super helpful. Because anytime you would want to use Vodka, B52 is also appropriate, so they're just an amazing pair. Yeah, I saw that 20 points in the top left corner. I was not going to fight that whale, though. This game's... I will fight this person, though. This game's PvP is kind of unbalanced, but after playing Azure Lane's PvP, I'm kind of glad it is the way it is, because Azure Lane's PvP is so annoying. It constantly points you against whales, and you don't really have any choice but to fight the whales. It's kind of like if this game had 95% whales, every once in a while, I'll get a fair fight, and it like almost never happens. I don't know if it's just because I'm low level, but I'm like level, my best characters are popping at level like 60 now, and the level cap is 100. It's just so weird that I can't get any characters, and I'm on the maybe I picked the wrong server. I picked the Washington server, but I think that's the most recent one, and it's so weird that I would just only be fighting whales. Walmart was telling me Alcatel won't work in my zip code. That's probably just because of like, I think it uses AT&T, but if you're not using it as a phone, you can ignore that warning. There might be, oh my god, noises. There might be a similar phone, but I didn't look at the GSM bands and stuff, all that crap. Yeah, M food souls are not really for fighting. They're a lot of people just put their like favorite their favorite food souls, or like a theme team. Theme team meme screen. Finally made my defense field M food souls, whatever skins I feel like showing off. Yeah, winning does not like matter in defense. I don't think it gives you a heat point. I don't think it gives you ranking points at all. And like, since people can choose who to fight, I almost never get any points, because like, if they're weaker than my team, they're just not gonna pick it to fight. So, I get like maybe, I would say I've gotten at most 1 point every 2 or 3 weeks from defenses. And you get 1 point per successful defense. It's just not worth it. Yeah, I kind of like that defense is not really prioritized, because it makes the PvP so much less annoying. Because like I said, the Azure Lane stuff, which is weird because Azure Lane gives you, as far as I can tell, no benefit from defending. But everyone goes like super ham and like makes impossible teams. And I think part of it might just be because I have a bunch of limit break materials in that game. Basically let you ascend characters relative, like, it's like ascending in this game, adding stars. I have a bunch of those materials, but I'm saving up for the Neptunia event, which, let me post a link to that. I'm gonna be streaming that Friday, by the way, Azure Lane. They're having a Neptunia crossover event, which I made this rule that I wasn't gonna play any new Gashapon games. No more free-to-play Gashapon stuff. But Neptunia is one of my favorite series, so Azure Lane is doing a crossover with the 4 main Neptunia characters. So I started playing it for that. And I better get Green Heart or I rage quit. It's not the worst game in the world. I'll talk more about it in the stream when I play it, obviously. But it's got some free-to-playness. Wait, I can make Team Edge when I get Caviar. Yeah, that would be a good idea. You know what? I've never done like a theme team. Wait, let me just finish this real quick before I forget. I should hear B52's English Japanese voice lines. That's what you're hearing like right now. Yeah, I don't like the English voices. They got good voice actors, but they have bad direction, I think is what happened. Because a lot of them don't make sense. But yeah, if you like Food Fantasy and other Gashapon games, you should really come in for that Azure Lane stream. You'd probably like the game more than I do, actually. Because a lot of people are like recommending Galgi Lost and some Japanese named game that I can't. Something with an O and a J. You know the one. And saying I should play that, but like I don't really. I just happened to play this as like a joke to think I thought it would be funny, and I just happened to make a guide for it and just happened to enjoy it. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go and do that. Let me just make Team Edge over here, because I got some edgy boys and goyles. Alright, so actually defense as leader doesn't make any sense. I guess it doesn't matter because it's freaking team bunch of losers. They're gonna like lose in 3 seconds, but Team Edge. Should Milt count? I mean, why not? She's wearing white, she's kinda harsh in the buzz, but whatever. Who else is edgy enough? I mean, Steak is a pretty edgy boyfriend, but he's not a goth boyfriend though, you know? Oh, that's the assault team. Oh, we don't want to mess with that one. Oops. Defense team, yes. Oh, neat, they face the other way, that's cute. Red Wine's kind of an edgy boyfriend too. Sure. He's dressed in black, that's perfect, yeah. There we go, Team Edge. One of the Tofus. Yeah, one of the Tofus would kind of make sense, but I don't know. Milt just goes with Edgy Boy. Who's he pair with? I kind of want to see them fight now. I think that makes sense, though. Yeah. Can't do any more of that. The Bonito, I think, is supposed to look like contemplative and stuff. Kind of like Sanma. I don't think Cole is going to be in the summoning pool. I think Cold Rice Shrimp already hit summoning pool for Chinese server before she hit it here, so I think she's the only one that's planned. And that's why she was in Shard Fusion already, so that was kind of the hint, I guess. When do I get her next skill? 3-star? Yeah. I really want her 5-star skin, but it's going to take like 18 billion years. How close am I getting 5-star on these M's? Almost halfway on Skewer. I like Skewer and Jello's Ascended. I think Pudding has a good one too, right? He's got those fancy boy glasses. He's all dramatic. Look at him. Yeah, it'll be another month or two. Music glitched out there for a second. We can't see. I'm not sure what you mean. You pulled 2 skewers back to back. That's crazy luck. Oh, Garbo. 1. By the way, these chests, the basic chests, there we go. They have a much higher rate of dropping advanced seasoning. Advanced seasoning is very rarely needed. Oh right, large sack of gold. Is this finally done? How long have I been playing? Pretty much since the English launch. I pre-registered and I got it around the first day it was available. If I have a video on the exact date. Started playing before it was available in English. No, not this game, no. The only games I import are Neptunia or Senator Kagura, and I haven't done either of those in a while. Let me find that first Food Fantasy video. By the way, I have a big old playlist. I archive all my streams, and I have a big playlist with all of my Food Fantasy videos. So if you want to see, if you need something to watch, I got all of that. July 24th is my first video on this. Alright. We seem to be getting slightly more Mediacom issues. I'm gonna beat... You know what? I don't... Oh, wait. The guild boss is asleep, isn't it? Yeah. It goes to sleep every 3 days at current. It's frustrating. This Love Nest thing infuriates me. Like, that's crazy. It's even more expensive than Kennelly, who is ridiculous. Boston's pretty edgy. Don't have Boston Lobster, unfortunately. Boston, Kennelly, Double Scoop... and Crab Lung Bao are about the only food souls I don't have now. And toast. Oh, let's go get freaking toast. I got so distracted. Let's get toast, and I'll probably end the stream once we get toast. Just because, you know, I still got work tomorrow, even though it's kind of... I wait the guild boss capped at 10. Yeah, it is. I don't think I put it exactly like that by any means, but gingerbread is my favorite. Sauteed mushrooms. Wait, let me make sure I click the right one. Mushrooms. Braised pork. Yeah. With the size of that table, I bet you need to eventually do like 4 dishes. Growing mushrooms and all that other inappropriate stuff. Fresh and delicious. Would be worth to fuse lobs or scoops at 80 shards. Personally, I think I'm probably gonna end up fusing them eventually. Braised octopus. But my rule is to never fuse somebody unless I can use them right now. if you're gonna fuse them at 0 stars, and you can't actually use them at 0 stars, like because you have other better characters, you may as well just wait. But if you can get them like usually 2 star is the point where I say, okay, I'll just summon them or I'll just fuse them. This is a good way to get onions. It's obviously it's a one-time only for each thing, but fragrant cheese. Soto. That sounds like an insult, like the calling cheese fragrant. She's gonna be very upset. Oh, somebody might have asked a question in a weird way. That might be a thing. Let me find some fragrant cheese for you. Here we go. It's cheese with a nice fragrant, you know, fragrance stick. It's like, you know, an incense burner for your mouth. This is Android. I have so many meat pictures stuck in my... There we go. Oops! Ow! I had my donations thing off. Let me show you something real quick, by the way. What's it called? I'm still new to this Streamlabs stuff. Oh, it needs me to log in again. I'll screw you. Why was that hidden though? It's weird. Yeah. I got a thing now, so it'll show up on stream if people send a super chat or join the channel as a member. So I can send a alert box. I can send a test one, like test super chat. Come on now. It usually pops up. There's a new version of Media Share enabled with more control. What? That's weird. Is it not working? Wait, why is that not? Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, it was like... There we go. That over there. I think I was messing with like the size of the stream and stuff, and it's all in weird places. There we go. Yeah, I can change the music. The loops are really short, but yeah, just if you send a super chat now, I don't usually do the like alerts and stuff, but I figure if somebody sends a donation, I can give you, you know, just a little on-screen message there. It's weird to even think of these games as having like music and stuff. Every time I come to the stream, I forget there's like extreme squeaking noises to be heard for me. And unfortunately, Azure Lane has some squeaking. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything with Japanese voices that does not have squeaking, except for maybe like JoJo. I don't know. JoJo-kun? Squeak-oo? I'm sure JoJo has at least one. How to use butter. Step 1, take off your pants. Oh wait, that's different. That's a different use of butter, don't do that. This music drives you less insane. Yeah, reading the reviews is generally best. If you get stuck, you know, a bunch of other people will too. And they'll mention. And yeah, it's just so dependent on who you have. I didn't read the review. It's so dependent on who you have, especially early on, that it's really pretty impossible to give a perfect recommendation. Because I could tell you to use like foie gras, B52, vodka, you know, Casada and Sanma, and you might have none of those characters. So that advice, while possibly perfectly correct, is completely useless. Yes, mushrooms. Game's showing me too many mushrooms. Corn pie. Tell him we'll have punch and pie. That's... Why do you have to change the chef every time? Step 1, take off pants. Step 2, get butter. Step 3, throw the butter in the cooking pan and get to work. I would actually, cooking without your pants on is actually really dangerous. I mean, if anything is like grease, just, let me tell you, you do not want to cook bacon without pants. That is a very good way to get burns in a very inconvenient place. Obviously not speaking from experience or anything. I didn't read what I need to make. Pineapple fried rice, okay. The pineapple fried rice sounds really weird, and like, I don't like sweet and like savory mixed, but like, I love that it's served in an actual hollowed out pineapple. That's adorable. What is this? You click the review button. I guess that's what those naked apron things are for. Why is that called naked apron? Like, it's just an apron. If you're wearing an apron, you're not naked. And yeah. It's kind of like assless chaps. They're not actually chaps if they have an ass. So all chaps are by definition assless. Like, assful chaps are just pants. Butter bread, okay. Bacon. Oh. Yeah. I'm so glad this doesn't consume dishes, by the way. That would make this really frustrated. Have you tried pineapple chicken? I don't believe I have. I'll make a confession. When I get like stir-fry things that have pineapple in them, I usually take all the pineapple out before I cook it. There's some good ones that I don't like. I like pineapple itself. I will cut apart a pineapple and just eat the goddamn thing. I don't usually like pineapple mixed with other things. I just don't think it mixes well. Braised octopus, egg fried rice. It's just overpowering. I just don't like it combining with things. Egg fried rice. You only get a passing score if your foods are grade A or above. No, it lists the exact requirement. Pineapple's great in fried rice, chicken, yogurt. I don't know. I don't like it in my stir-fry stuff. I just like savory. Savory and spicy goes great together. Savory and sweet, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like pineapple on pizza. Ham or Canadian bacon is fine on it, but yeah. Risotto. Why is risotto part of the Chinese food, by the way? Like, Light Kingdom is like the allegory for Chinese food for the most part. They're not all perfectly accurate, but like, yeah. What was the other one? Emerald roll. Yeah, sweet and sour stuff does not tend to be my favorite either. A lot of those things are not Chinese food. Yeah, I mean, there's some random stuff. I think some of the stuff that might not seem like butter bread, I think is like a special kind of corn pie. Let me Google this one, by the way. Corn. This always looks so weird. Corn pie. I mean, it's a thing. I don't know. I'm from a farm state where you just kind of you just boil the corn. You just eat the damn thing. Like, I don't know why you would do this. I never really liked casseroles as like a general thing. Like, to me, a casserole is just kind of putting a bunch of good things into one less good thing. But yeah, it shows you the exact requirement for the texture or whatever. Fancy appearance, 370. Yeah. What was I supposed to make? Corn pie, salmon fried rice. Okay. And it's usually the primary ingredient or the primary thing. Wait. Salmon fried rice. Salmon fried rice. I posted this in the Discord. By the way, you're missing valuable discussion. If you're not part of the Food Fantasy Discord or my Discord, which has a Food Fantasy channel. But I mean, you can think of it as a Food Fantasy Discord if you want. But my sister and I are having a mac and cheese battle to see who gets to cook it for Thanksgiving. Mine is on the left, hers on the right. Who y'all with? Let me just zoom in for the texture. The texture. Look at that. Let me just... Not allowed to use Discord, really. It's just a chat app. Bum 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 bum. And you know what? Let me leave you with this for a brief moment. I need to turn on the oven. I need to make some crab rangoons actually. So I'll be right back. So I got some, there's this, I forget what the brand is, but there's, they make crab rangoons and cheese wontons that are pretty good. They're not as good as if you like fry them up, but they're not really, they're not the same kind of like raccoon, or raccoon, crab rangoons I usually get like Chinese restaurants. They look more like wontons that just have, you know, crab in them, but they're pretty good. Yeah, I was just away for a minute. Do we have, oh, 3 more, just one more. So close to getting, but yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here. I just want to, I wanted to get the 3 food souls, that was my goal. Pineapple fried rice, black pepper beef, got it. I just wanted to get the new food souls that I could. So black pepper beef sounds really good right now. I have that right order right, yeah. Crab raccoons, delicious. Delicious, finally some good fucking food. All right, let's go get Toast. Fancy boy himself. It's always kind of a shame that when you get the direct summon thing, it doesn't play like the little summoning animation like it would if you like summon from the thing. I always thought it was kind of like a cheap out. Like, a lot of games will do that. They'll play you the little thing and they'll show you the little intro quote. I don't know why this doesn't. By the way, why does he have, like, gold in his, like, little bread house? Exactly, Parker. Exactly. You tell him. You tell him. Really? Then what did he say? Oh, I see. Whoa, Parker, you can't say that in a live stream. I'm gonna have to censor that out. You're gonna be banned. You're gonna get me demonetized, Parker. By the way, I saw somebody talking about demonetization like as if like Twitch is like 1,000 times better for monetizing. It's not. I have over 2,000 videos on YouTube. I have about 10 that are demonetized. I have less than 1% demonetized, and I have maybe 1% content ID matched. It's a greatly overblown problem. It is still stupid, and it did used to be worse than it is now, but it's not really a huge deal like some people make it out to be. Moo! Moo! Do not kiss the mic, please, thanks. Yes, hi. I love when sometimes he meows and then he starts to yawn and he doesn't stop yawning through the meow. He's like, oh. Toast throws out slices of toast like boomerangs. Doing 100% damage to the enemy with the closest. With the closest? What are you, dealing 100% damage to the enemy with the closest damage. What do you mean? Anyway, I need to go make some toast myself in a second here. A gold strip drops out of Toast's box, increasing his defense by 5 and lasting 2 seconds. Also, Toast will be invulnerable for damage. Oh, he's a defense soul. Huh. The closest damage. It feels easy to get affiliate on Twitch and partner on YouTube. Kind of, but honestly, it's not really super easy on either anymore. I would say... So what does he got here anyway? I guess I can see from the food souls thing. Or from the restaurant thing, rather. Yeah, that's 3 new food souls in one night. That's not too bad, in my opinion. Let's get Mr. Toast, cooking expert. Now, how do I see cooking expert? That's... Yeah, so okay, so he's a good cook. Star rank service. I think that's just more money, right? Okay, so he's good for money. That's why he has gold in his box thing. Me. Me. Meow. 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 Yes. Noise boy. You are a noise boy, you know that? Alright, so those are the 3 new food souls. Hope you had fun with the stream. Like I said, I'm gonna be streaming Azure Lane. If you like this game, you'd probably like Azure Lane. It's another like gachapon, you know, real things incarnated as like cute anime people kind of thing. There's a Neptunia crossover, a Hyperdimension Neptunia crossover event. That's what I'll be streaming. That's why I started the game, so I'm really excited for that. So hope to see y'all in the in that stream Friday. That's Friday. Noon my time. If you click the link, you can get a reminder and see the exact time in your time zone. That's the easiest way. Time zones are butt pain. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna go make some crab raccoons. Is that right, Parker? Yes. 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 Yes, yes, yes.